No, you're not coming back out. Come on. Nope. Guys, come on. Go. Come on. Time to go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Nice. Come on. Come on. In. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Becky. Good boy. Good boy. Life with ducks. Hey everyone, welcome back to the farm. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about my first year with ducks. It's been a big learning experience because they're really nothing like chickens. And I have, a lot of experience with chickens, but this year has been a lot about learning about ducks. And they are funny and stubborn. They're like a 2-year-old. They're charming, and they're trainable, but they have their minds of their own, and I really think ducks are maybe a little smarter than chickens. They seem like they think things through a little bit. They're much better at tricking you into thinking that they're going to go ahead and be where they're supposed to be, and then they're not. So I'm gonna have to think about some of the different things that I want to show you, and then as the next few days go on here, I'll just keep coming on here and telling you things that come to mind about my first year with ducks, and maybe some of the experiences that I had will help you for when you first get ducks. All right, or even if you already have ducks and you still have questions. So that's that for today. And I just really enjoy watching them when they take a bath. I think it's so much fun. What are you, camera shy, huh? Hi. Hi. See the nods? Those are nods of greeting to me. However, they do it to each other around the water dish, and they do it when they are getting ready to mate. So it's a form of communication. Right now they're trying to say, hey, come on, let us out. It's time. Come on. Look, I'm going to eat your horseradish. So I've been working on training my ducks not to go out front, because then they go out in the road. Can't have that. So let's go check on them. Oh, they're out front. I gotta go get them. Ducklings. Bad ducklings. You get back out back. Get back out back. Go. Get back out back. Go on. Get your butts back out back. You do not belong out front. This is why you only come out for a couple hours. I am walking out. It's about an hour and a half before dark. And I'm walking out to let the ducks out for a minute. They're noisy. They're so noisy. So charming. Are you ready? You want to come out? You want to come out? There you go. They're so happy. So happy. In my blog post that I will be linking to the video, I talk about how when I finally decided that I was going to go ahead and get ducks, it was because I was charmed by the idea of them eating slugs and stuff in my garden without digging up my plants. But they don't dig like the chickens. They don't scratch everything up and make, big, huge crater holes that they can dust bathe in. But they do make these little holes next to the plants where they eat bugs. But as long as your plants are good, well established, like my garlic here is, they're pretty good around them. They just kind of tick around them and they eat the bugs and they move on. For the most part, they really don't ruin any plants. But a young baby plant, it will be covered in my garden with a weather cover, like the Agrigron fleece or some netting until it gets big enough where they won't do any damage. But so for the next hour and a half or so, they're going to be out here enjoying all the bugs and worms and in general just enjoying themselves. And for now, that's the freedom they get. It may just be the freedom they get, period, because they do like to go in the road. They're like 2-year-olds. So today is cleaning day for the ducks. And I think Drake is even in the pool today. So I'm trying to be quiet because he doesn't like to be in the pool when I'm there. But I cleaned the pool and they have fresh water. So they're enjoying a bath. They're enjoying themselves so much they don't care that I'm closer. Huh. Oh, it's a good bath day. I can't wait until the new chocolate muscovies can come out and take a bath too. I've decided that I'm going to have them take turns being out in the yard because I'd really like to keep their eggs true to their breed, both the chocolate muscovies and the khaki Campbells. So then I can sell hatching eggs and chicks. Not that I couldn't if they were mixed, but I'd rather sell them as not mixed. And Drake is just enjoying himself today. I wonder how close they'll let me get. What do you think? I gotta say, I think this is the first time this spring that I've seen them all in the pool, really just preening and cleaning and enjoying themselves. It must have become just the right temperature outside, huh guys? In spite of all this dreary rain we keep getting. What do you think? You're all done, Daisy? All done? All done, Drakey? Alright, I gotta finish getting their house all the feed back up now that it's cleaned out. When I say that ducks are messy, I really mean it. I want you to note that they're basically all cleaned out here. I have a base of sawdust because it absorbs a lot of moisture. And then I put the first cut hay that I use in place of straw. It's cheaper and it's got the seed heads they love to nibble on. That's what I use. So I want you to take a note of how nice and clean, relatively speaking, that their house is. Tomorrow morning, after they've been in there for the night, I'll show you what it looks like. So I wanted to show you guys what just one night after cleaning the duck house looks like. So hang on. You can't come out yet. Not yet. Later this afternoon, maybe. I don't know, because I gotta go somewhere later. Look. So this is one night. I don't know how well that's going to cross the camera, but it's quite poopy. This is the side they like to lay their eggs on. It stays cleaner. Ling-a-ling-a-ling. I know. I'm sorry. I know you want to come out, but not yet. It's too early. I'll be chasing you out of the road all day. I do think you guys are learning, though. Yesterday, I was sitting on my porch after I had let them out, watching them. And they came around the corner of the garage, and they started to eat off the tar. And they changed their minds and went back out back. Yes, good ducklings. Good job. So I'm a little more inclined to let them come out earlier today. So I think they might be getting it. And that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Huh, Drakey? Yeah. And Daisy and Darla, what are you doing? And then there's Daphne and Delia and Dinah. Yeah. Elvis is in the house. Huh? Elvis is in the house. For a Muscovy, you're pretty handsome. Yes, you are. Yeah. Hey guys, so in conclusion, when you first get your little ducklings, they're going to be so cute and fuzzy. They don't need to go swimming until they start to develop feathers. You can let them if you want, but make sure you dry them off and don't leave them unattended, because they do not have the oils that they need, and they're not going to get them from their mama if you're raising them. The other thing is you can feed them a chick grower and starter, but don't overfeed them with that, because the protein is higher than they really need, at least after the first couple weeks. And they also need some niacin in their diet, and the B vitamins are good too. So a really good thing to do is to take and sprinkle like a teaspoon over their feed every time you feed them. That way you can feed them the chick starter the first few weeks, and it'll be good for them. Yeah, it's better really to buy a mixed flock feed when you're feeding baby ducks. But even then, it's a really good supplement for them. It helps to prevent the angel wing, and it helps them grow their bones stronger when you give them a brewer's yeast supplement. And then, so they need, dry bedding. Even though they're water birds, they do like to have dry bedding. They will be good garden companions, but you have to train them. And training is an ongoing process because they're like a 2-year-old. And so in conclusion, do I recommend ducks? Definitely. Are they like chickens? Not at all. And I hope you do decide to get ducks. And I'm always here to answer questions. Just drop them in the comments below, and I do check, if not once a day, at least every other day, and I answer every question that anyone has. So you could also visit my website if you wanted to. It's www.cjsoldtimefarm, and old is spelled OLDE, and time is spelled like the herb.com.